and welcome to Doctor Who DVD Reviews with Doctor Who the Fourth Doctor. And here's my long-awaited, I don't know how much anticipated, review of Attack of the Cybermen, starring Colin Baker as the Doctor. This episode was first broadcast between the 5th and the 12th of January 1985, and it was produced by John Nathan Turner and directed by Matthew Robinson, who directed the previous year's Resurrection of the Daleks. Now on the front we have Colin Baker, this is the Cyber Control exploding there, Cryon, the Cyber Controller, and Cybermen, and a Stealth Cyberman there in the corner, the black one, Stealth Cyberman on the front there, Doctor Who Attack of the Cybermen, BBC logo, and this is the only DVD, as well as the movie that in Australia is rated M for violence. It's pretty full on, this story. Okay, so let's see. So we've got one of these cyber slaves with the Cyberman head, the Doctor and Perry at Totter's Lane, the Cyberman, a Cryon, and the Doctor shooting a Cyberman with his walking backwards, it looks like. Jeez, that's a weird scene. So Doctor Who, starring Colin Baker, Attack of the Cybermen by Paula Moore. The TARDIS is lured to Earth, London, 1985, by an alien distress signal. Investigating, the Doctor and Perry stumble upon an attempted bank robbery staged through London sewers by a familiar foe, ex-Dalek agent Lytton. But who is he working for this time? For they soon discover there is something far nastier lurking in the sewers: Cybermen. Why do the Silver Giants need a time machine? What is their devastating plan of attack? And what does it have to do with the catastrophic event that happened long ago in the Doctor's past? Alright, so this episode as a whole I found quite enjoyable. I thought it was definitely one of the better ones of Colin Baker's tenure as the Doctor. Quite enjoyed its violence level, because I like a lot of violence. I don't know why, but I like it. I didn't think it was too over the top, like they have said, and that's why they cut the the original season 23. I thought overall it was pretty good for an episode. There was some gaping plot holes, but still it's not the worst ever Doctor Who story. So let's go on to special features. So we've got commentary by Colin Baker, the Doctor, Nicola Bryant Perry, his companion, Terry Molloy as Russell, but he usually plays Davros in many of the 80s Dalek stories, and Sarah Berger as Rost, which is one of the Cryons. The Cold War. Cast and crew look back on the making of the story, featuring writer Eric Saywood, director Matthew Robinson, continuity advisor Ian Levine, and film cameraman Godfrey Johnson. The Cyber Story, a brief history of Cybermen in the classic series, Human Cyborg, an interview with Professor Kevin Warwick, Cyber Generations, a gallery of Cybermen through the history of the series, PDF materials, Radio Times listings, and the Invasion Radio Times listing, because that wasn't on the Invasion DVD, I found out, plus a 1969 article from the Listener, isolated score, trails and continuity, photo gallery, production information, subtitles, and digitally remastered picture and sound quality. So those are the special features on this DVD. I have listened to the commentary and I found it rather enjoyable. Colin Baker's fantastic on all these commentaries as the Doctor. Perry's great on there too. They always have a bit of a laugh reminiscing about, filming the episodes, that give a few anecdotes, a few funny goofs and stuff during the commentary, and always the calibre of extra. The other members of the commentary is very high on these Doctor Who releases. But for the releases, commentary I give a 9. It's fairly entertaining. I found a few laughs definitely in there watching that. What else do we have? The making of was quite interesting, because as it says here, Attack of the Cybermen by Paula Moore, you actually find out that Paula Moore is just pseudonym? Is that it? Yeah, so she did not really real. Eric Saywood and supposedly continuity advisor Ian Levine wrote most of this story, which is why it's so continuity heavy. For any new fan who wants to watch this, it's probably not the best place to start for a Colin Baker story. If you want to watch a good, not reliant on too much continuity story, I'd pick Vengeance on Varys. It's very good, filled with horror as well. Well, not really horror, just a bit of action in there. But there should be a new version of Vengeance on Varys coming out 2012, they've said, special edition. But if you are into Doctor Who and you like the Cybermen, this is probably definitely very good Cybermen story to watch, better than something like Silver Nemesis or Revenge of the Cybermen. Earthshock's still most probably superior, which was with Peter Davison for the Cybermen, but if you don't want to spend money on, if you don't like that Doctor, or I don't know if you do, but I like Peter Davison, but if you like Colin, definitely Attack of the Cybermen's one of them to go for. So let's have a look on the inside. So on the inside it gives you chapter points for the two parts of the episode, a brief little summary on the episode, gives you a little summary on the people on the commentary disc, on the commentary track, sorry, and a brief rundown on the special features. And the disc is just stock standard Doctor Who with the blue, because this is a blue cover. They usually just do the same colour with Attack of the Cybermen on there. Alright, so all in all, I give this DVD, just because I love Colin Baker so much, definitely probably an 8.5. It's pretty close to a 9 for me, but there are some better stories, and I think especially a story like Vengeance on Varys will definitely be better for a special edition and maybe a making of. You know, they'll probably boost that DVD right up to 10. For story, for Attack, I'll probably give an 8. It's definitely a good story, and for the special features probably a 9, which gives it, you know, the 8.5 score. Alright, thanks guys for watching my Doctor Who DVD review on Attack of the Cybermen. Hopefully, I know this is up on a Thursday if you're watching from Australia, but hopefully we'll be doing them every Wednesday, because I get home early from school on a Wednesday, so I'll be doing them then. But next week, I don't know what I'll do next week, so for now, just keep tuned and I'll put a bulletin onto the my channel, and we'll give a few clues as to what we're going to give a review to. Just remember, if you want me to review anything, just put this back. Just remember, if you want me to review any of these DVDs, just leave a message or a comment on the channel or on this video or on any videos, and I'll have a look and I'll see if I've watched it, because I haven't watched all these yet, so most of these I've got just recently. If there's a specific one you want me to review, I'll definitely watch it within that week and hopefully get it on next week for you guys to hear my review on. Alright, thank you for watching my Doctor Who DVD reviews, and I'll see you next week.